Hello, students. A very good afternoon to you all. Welcome to the first chapter of Political Science Working of the Constitution. In this chapter, we are going to study about different constitution, and in this, just a quick revision of the chapter. In this lesson, we'll see what we have discussed in the earlier video of this lesson. So, let us understand quickly the revision of this chapter. So we are having democracy. How democracy comes? Because of the constitution. If constitution is working good, then the democracy will come in the unity form. So there will be a secular democratic, there is a republic democratic, and even there will be some Indian constitution who will give you the social justice and equality. It will be established in the constitution to make you the amendment act. Amendment means what? It is a changes. Some changes have been taken place in the constitution, and this constitution came into force in the year 1950, 26 January. This you have to remember. And this democracy are having three areas, which is first is democracy, second is social justice, and third is judicial system. So these are the three things that we are going to study in this lesson. So first we will see maturity, political maturity. Political maturity means if the person is having a thinking, means if they want to write a good side of the political party, so they should have a maturity understanding to do the good selection of their choice. Okay, if that local government is working for the benefit, so they will vote for their concerned people, or the area, the person who is standing for the party in there. So they should have that political maturity, that to whom they should choose for their benefits. Now, right to vote. Right to vote means it is the understanding of at what age you should vote, and below the age you can't vote. So you should have a proper age to vote in the elections. So when the Rajiv Gandhi was there, he was the prime minister actually. That time, this all age of right to vote has been changed because of him. So there should be was 21 years of age before the Indian Constitution was not came into act. But after that, there was a age reduced to 18. Now, next is decentralization of democracy. Decentralization of democracy, the power should be distributed to all. Power should not be distributed in one hand. If the power is distributed to all, and it should be distributed to all the people, that there should be no misuse of the power done in the constitution. Next is right to information. If you want to know something about the government working, if you want to know that how much government is expending or expanding the work in their area, or how much money they are giving to the infrastructure or to the maintenance of the railway, or that information you want to need, you can have a application, you can write an application to government, and you can get that information. That is a right to information act. Next is policy of reservation seats. Now, how policy of reservation seats are kept? If some person of scheduled caste and tribe peoples are from backward, so they are having some reservation seats. If the government is providing them a job, so that reservation seats will play a very important role for them. Next is the scheduled caste and the tribes reservation of atrocities. So we should not punish, or we should not harm the scheduled caste and tribes people. We should have a equality and justice to them. We should not do some अत्याचार to them. अत्याचार नहीं करना चाहिए हमको, और उनको कुछ punish नहीं देना चाहिए. If the people are doing that, that people will be punished by the government. Next is provision for minorities. Provision for minorities means there should be some reservation, or there should be some benefits for the minorities like Muslims, Catholics, Christians. So these people are having minority seats in the constitution. We should not neglect them. We should not avoid them. We should not do the partiality between them. So it should be have a equal justice with minorities also. Why? Because majority we are having Hindus, but these people are coming under the Minorities Act. Now, what are the laws being act for the women's provisions? Now, when the women were not getting the benefits and they were not treated equally in the constitution or in the country, the government of India or the constitution has been implemented that we should protect the women, and we should give them a equal justice of the rights to the people, rights to the women actually. So women should not be neglected, and there should be no dowry provision act done to the women actually. So there should be no domestic violence, the people who are beating to the women, they should be stopped. So this all constitution has been made for the benefit of the women's actually. Now in that information on page number 72, there are some changes have been taken place, like 73rd and 74th amendment. There are some seats which reserved for the local governing movements like Nagar Sevak or Nagar Sevika. These are the local people who are working for the government. So women came in the political and they have worked because they have achieved, they are well educated to understand. So these people came, and that much 50% of women were reserved for the Maharashtra to participate in the political. Now this is the actually data of the women's representation in Lok Sabha. You can just go through it and understand. Now role of judiciary, it is a very important information. What is the role of judiciary will play? If you are having injustice in a country, you are not getting equal rights in the country, the judiciary will play a very important role to get you the social justice and equality. So the role of judiciary means it is a court. We are having three types of courts: high court, supreme court, and session courts. So these are the courts who will work for you. If you're not getting rights, this government will help you out in the problems. Then you're having basic framework of the constitution. Basic framework constitution means if you want to make some changes in the constitution, you don't have that full right to change the constitution. Why? Because if the judiciary has made some changes in the constitution, means it is coming from the ancient times, so directly you can't change the structure, but some part or something you can change, but whole structure you can't change, and it is in the hands of parliament. And there is a significant judicial decisions. So there are some decisions which is to be taken by the judicial people. Why? Because for the benefits of the people, like children should not work under the age of 15, and there should be protection of human rights, protection of the honor. So these things has to be protected by the government, and this government will play as a judicial decision. Their decision will be last decisions. So this is the information of working of the constitution, how people are working in the constitution, and how the amendment is taking place. So this is the revision of first chapter. In the next video we will discuss about the electoral process of working of the constitution. Okay.